welcome back to my channel. Anywho, let me tell you the story when my cousins, my older cousins, you know, they're in their 20s or so. I think they was like 25, 30 years old, you know. So they came over, you know, to visit us, you know, and it was three of them, you know. It was two girls and one boy, you know. And keep in mind, we hated them because they always got us in trouble, you know. I'm going to tell you the time when they got us in trouble, like big trouble, you know, anywho, with our parents, you know. So I don't know if they just had in their brain that they can make us get in trouble like almost every time, you know, for nothing, you know. So one time, my cousin, she took one of the girl cousins, she took one of my toys, right? And I don't know how this happened, but I took it back from her, right? And she told my mom that I hit her, you know. And I got a whooping that day, you know, because you don't supposed to hit other people, you know. And I was trying to explain to my mom, but of course she took her side because she was older, and why would she tell a lie? You know, that's what my mom think in her small brain, you know. That's what she thought. But anywho, it was not true because that happened. And then there was some other times that our boy cousin, we call him Beans because he was a piece of shit, you know. Anywho, I remember this one time, right? We was driving along, right, into the car, you know, and Beans took my shoes and put it on top of the car, right? And he was holding it, you know. And I'm trying to get back my shoes, and my mom was like, "Where's your shoes? You're gonna get a whooping if you can't find your shoes." I'm trying to explain to her, Beans took my shoes and won't give it back to me. And then she was like, "Beans, is that right?" He's like, "No, she just lost her shoes, you know." And of course, my mom pulled over, you know, and beat me because she couldn't find my shoes. I don't know how. Maybe when she got out the car, he put back the shoes back into the car, you know, and hid it under him, you know. And I got a whooping for that, you know, because he hid my shoes, and yeah, it was not good, you know. So that's why we call him Beats, because he was an asshole, you know. And it was a few other times that he tried to get us in trouble, but he did get us in trouble, you know. I remember one time, right, we was like watching TV, you know, and he picked up the remote, right, and he tried to put it on top of like the top of the cabinet, you know. And at this point, my sister and I was way too small to get it, you know. It was maybe like in middle school or so. And this 30-year-old Beans wanted to play with us, and we didn't want to play with him because he was annoying and he was an asshole, you know. So he was short enough, he couldn't reach the top part of the cabinet either. So he climbed on top of the fireplace, and then he put it on top of there, you know. And now I'm trying to tell my mom that Beans are playing around, you know, hiding the remote, you know. Of course, we gotta beat him because to stop telling lies on Beans, you know, even if it was true, you know. And somehow my mom wanted to watch TV at this moment, right? And then she was like, "Where's the remote? You know, where's the remote?" And I'm like, "Beans took it. He put it on the cabinet." He's like, "No, I didn't. They throw it up there." And we was like, how the hell we could throw it up there, you know? So he reached up there, and then he took it down, and he gave it back to my mom, right? And now she's watching TV, you know. And now we're kind of mad because now it looked like we put it up there, you know. And we were sent to our room, you know. So that's the time when we found out Beans was an asshole and he was annoying. And he just wanted us to get in trouble, you know. I remember this one time that we went to I think we went to the mall, right? And my girl cousin, I think she brought her boyfriend, right? I don't remember his name, and I don't care if I remember his name or not. But so she got us in trouble, and the boyfriend of her, He's like, why are you messing with them? You know they're younger than you. Why are you bothering them, you know? In my head, I was like, you go, boyfriend of, what's her name? She's like, hey, mind your business. It's not your family, and I could do whatever I want, you know? And so she was like, oh, Venetia's like messing, she's touching things where she don't supposed to touch, and she'll maybe break it, you know? She was telling my mom that, right? And my mom was like, don't touch anything, you know? And I think she broke something, and she blamed it on me, you know? And my mom, of course, she sided with her, you know? And I got a whooping that day, you know? Because she say I broke something. What I didn't broke, you know, she broke it, and she just wanted to blame me, you know. And I remember this one time, right? We was like, oh, she was like, we was talking, me and my sister was talking amongst ourselves, right? And she had to put her big mouth in it, you know, somehow. Her little 2 cents, you know. And we was like, shut up, blah, 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 you know, go away, you know. Stop bothering us. She was like, oh, you're going to get shots until you die, you know. I mean, like, you don't get shots until you get older, you know. And I was like, okay, blah, like, go away. Why are you even talking to us? Like, you're an asshole, you know, and you need to stop bothering us, you know. She was like, I'm going to tell your mom you're cursing at me, you know. So me and my sister totally got a whooping that day because she said we was cursing at her, you know. And it was not true, you know. So, yeah. That's the time when my cousin tried to make us get in more trouble with her boyfriend. But her boyfriend was trying to stick up for us because her boyfriend was like telling my mom, like, that's not true, and she's lying and stuff like that. So that's why she broke up with her boyfriend, you know, because she wanted her boyfriend to lie with her, you know. But he was a good dude, you know. And he was like, no, I'm not going to lie with you, you know. Because whatever you're doing, you know is wrong, whatever you're doing. And you should stop that, you know. And they're younger than you. You should, like, make an example, you know. Not to lie, you know. So, thumbs up for the boyfriend, you know. Even if she was an ass face, you know. But, yeah. That's the time when my cousins, 3 of them, got us in trouble, you know. So, yeah. That's why we hate them so much, you know. But if you like your cousins, like the video, yeah. Like and subscribe, turn your notifications on, and bye.